When I got to work, my boss said, "We're so sorry about your daughter." I don't have a daughter. I'm walking through the office doors Monday morning with my coffee when Dennis stops me in the lobby. His eyes are red, and he puts his hand on my shoulder with this heavy grip. "Michael, I'm so sorry about your daughter. We're all here for you. Take whatever time you need." I stare at him completely frozen because I'm 28 years old, single, and I've never had kids. "Dennis, I think you have the wrong person. I don't have a daughter." His face shifts from sympathy to confusion. "The hospital called here Friday looking for you. They said your emergency contact information listed this office. Your daughter Ava was in an accident." My brain can't process what he's saying. The name Ava means nothing to me. I don't know any children. There's been a mistake. I've never had a daughter. I would know if I had a kid. Dennis pulls out his phone and shows me an email from County General Hospital sent to our HR department. It lists my full name, date of birth, and home address. Emergency contact for minor patient Ava Michael Thompson, age 6, deceased as of Friday 8:15 p.m. My legs almost give out. Someone with my exact information had a 6-year-old daughter who died 3 days ago, and I'm only finding out now at work because I don't check emails on weekends. This can't be right. I would know if I had a daughter. But even as I say it, something cold settles in my stomach. 6 years ago, I was dating Vanessa. We broke up badly after 8 months together. She moved to a different state and blocked me on everything. I haven't heard from her since. I pull out my phone with shaking hands and search for Vanessa's name plus the child's name. The obituary appears immediately. Ava Michael Thompson, age 6, passed away unexpectedly on Friday following complications from a severe asthma attack. Survived by her mother, Vanessa Thompson. Services will be held Wednesday at Riverside Memorial. There's a photo of a little girl with dark curly hair and my exact eyes. My eyes. The same unusual hazel green that runs in my family. The room tilts sideways. I'm calling Vanessa's old number, but it's disconnected. I try her mother's number that I still have saved. It rings 4 times before someone answers. "Hello?" It's Vanessa's voice, older and tired. "Vanessa, it's Michael. I just saw about Ava. I don't understand what's happening." There's a long silence. Then she says flatly, "You weren't supposed to find out. I specifically didn't list you on anything." My hands are shaking so badly I almost drop the phone. "List me on what? Vanessa, did I have a daughter? Was Ava mine?" Another silence that feels like hours. "I found out I was pregnant 2 weeks after we broke up. You made it very clear you didn't want a serious relationship. You said you weren't ready for commitment. So I made the choice not to tell you. I moved home and raised her myself." I can't breathe. "You kept my daughter from me for 6 years?" My voice comes out strangled. "She was my daughter. I made that choice and I don't regret it. You would have been a terrible father back then. You were immature and selfish. I'm pacing in the parking lot now and people are staring, but I don't care. I had a right to know. That was my child. You had no right to make that decision." Vanessa's voice gets cold. "You lost your rights when you told me I was suffocating you and you needed space. I gave you all the space in the world. I protected Ava from having a father who didn't want her. I didn't even know she existed. How could I want someone I didn't know about?" I'm shouting now. "And now she's gone and I never got to meet her. I never got to know my own daughter." Vanessa starts crying. "The hospital found your name in her baby book. I kept 1 page with your information in case something happened to me. They called you as next of kin when I couldn't make it there in time. She had an asthma attack at school, and by the time the ambulance arrived, it was too late. She died scared and alone and calling for me, and I wasn't there." Her voice breaks completely. "So don't you dare act like you're the victim here. You don't get to grieve someone you never chose." I pull up the obituary photo again and stare at this little girl who has my eyes, my smile, my nose. I'm looking at my daughter's face for the first time, and she's already gone. I had a child who lived and breathed and laughed and cried for 6 entire years without me. She went to kindergarten, learned to read, had favorite foods and toys and friends, and I knew nothing. Vanessa kept talking. "The service is Wednesday at 2 p.m., but I'm asking you not to come. You'll upset people who actually knew her. You're a stranger with matching DNA. That doesn't make you her father." I scroll down and see dozens of photos on a memorial page. Birthday parties, first day of school, Halloween costumes, 6 years of memories I'll never have. 6 years of bedtime stories I never read, scraped knees I never bandaged, hugs I never gave. "Please don't come to the funeral," Vanessa says again. "Let her rest without you." I went to that funeral anyway and watched them bury my daughter who I never got to meet, and Vanessa never spoke to me again.